Okay, welcome to another pinball repair video from the Goat Shed. Today is Tuesday the 31st of May 2022. It's 12 degrees outside, which is around about 53 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's quite cool and windy. Today we're going to talk about the famous Gottlieb AX relay. We're going to show you how to adjust it and just a few things to check. Now, these relays were introduced after 1974, can't remember exactly when, to replace the longer trip bank in the front of the machines that had the reset relay, the game over relay, the first ball relay, player 2, 3 and 4 relays. And of course these particular relays can be somewhat troublesome as they're only a short throw relay. Now, by short throw I mean the travel of the switches against the armature is very, very minute, and therefore these things give trouble. Now, they are a little troublesome or cumbersome to work on if you've never worked on them before. It takes a little bit of getting used to them. And today we're going to try and demystify a little bit about that. Now, obviously your AX relay's in your machine. We don't recommend you take it out, unsolder all the wires. That's not necessary. We just have this out of our spare parts. So the normal thing on any relay is to check all the screws. So there's screws here on the frame. We don't recommend you fiddle with these, but you just check that they're tight. They're to do with adjusting the actual movement of the relay. We've never had to adjust one ourselves, but I guess it's possible, but there's not a lot of information out there about them. So just check those firstly. Then you need to check the screws on the switch stack. Now, Graham will show you how to do that. Now, this is quite important. The main reason it's important is those, Bakelite spaces shrink over a period of time. Now, let's operate this relay. Now, hang on, we'll just get it in close there. Now see that? It's spongy looking. It's not clicking in at all. It's not locking this particular one. Now, what we need to do with this relay, we need to clean all the switches. And remember, we have a mixture of Form A, normally open switches, Form B, normally closed switches, and Form C, make break switches. Now, those of you that are used to Gottlieb relays understand that the make break switches, of course, are like a single pole double throw toggle switch. Now, we're operating the bottom latch there, and it's trying to work, but it's just not. Just push in that, release it, Graham. Now, see how, yes, people see how that's dropping out. Now, what we're going to do, the reason that's doing that is that the spring tension on the long blades needs doing. Now, Graham's going to try and keep that there like so, on that angle, and he's going to show you how he would adjust that. So he's getting the long blade and he's twisting it towards the front. Now he's doing it on all switch stacks. Don't twist them too far so that the contact pad's pointing away from its opposing contact pad. And you need to do this on both sides, not just one side.
You don't need much.
That's right. Now, some people, I've seen Clayton Harrell do a video on these, and he uses a screwdriver rather than a switch adjusting tool, which is quite good.
Some people think you just got to keep cutting that spring, but no.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the last resort is cutting the spring. These do lose tension after a while. Like, let's face it, when do we say 75? So, the maximum they are is 47 years old. Now see that? It's snapping into place.
And once that's done, then you can adjust the short blades.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that they're either touching or not touching.
Once you've got that done, then it's necessary to check out the short blades. Now, on this one, we actually used a Dremel tool to clean the switches. because we had them apart. Now, for anyone that's not used to it, it could be a difficult thing. We use this tool and the carbon brush on it. This is a Dremel 8220. For those of you, whoops, 8220. Oh, it's a bit blurred. Hope you can understand my English. 8220 tool. Once we've done all this, we'll see a marked difference in the operation of this particular relay. A marked difference. And these are so important. If they're not working right, or they're spongy, the switches aren't quite touching right, then when the normally opens aren't touching, you can have all sorts of trouble with these. And remember, these also come out in a CX and a BX relay. A BX relay is generally the last ball relay, and the CX is the second player. I'll show you one of those in a moment. The main difference is that the CX type relay only has really 4 switches on it, where this is these have got 8, and of course we've got the make break as well. Now, just one thing while he's doing that on the make break, I'm just going to point. That's the make break, bottom of the switch there. That always goes in the front comb. Well, if you ever pull the switch stacks off, be very careful. And if you do pull the switch stacks off, make sure you wrap some insulation tape or something around them so they don't fall apart. Obviously, it's not as bad when you've got all the wires on. We clipped all the old wires off this just to make it easier.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
There you go. Now you have to bring it over here. That's it. Perfect.
Very snappy.
Look at that. And if you listen carefully, click. That's great. So that is pretty much, and we'll just turn that over so the viewers can see the switches. And this side. And it will just hold it straight up. Probably around this way, Graham, around just this way. That way, so the people can see the switches. Yep. Hold her up a bit. Too high, bit too high. That's it. So there we go. You can see the operation of the switches.
Yeah, there could be still some adjustments, so you can always put a motor on it if you're not sure.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But like we said in opening, they're not easy to do, but they're not difficult to do. Okay, so everyone gets the idea? That's how you adjust an AX relay. Now the BX and CX relays are exactly the same, except the major difference here is that you've got the smaller ladder. What's this one? That's a CX relay. So that's a second player relay in a 2-player game. And the adjustments are the same. So if we operate this particular one, it's latched.
That one's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Really not a lot to do with that except clean the switches.
Check the screws.
And check all your screws. That's right. Remember to check those screws. We have actually had some of these screws loose. Here, we had 2 of them loose on one game one day. And fortunately, we were able to see exactly where it came from. It's probably not catastrophic if you muck around, or someone's mucked around with them, but it's really not advised because it wouldn't be necessary. Just one other thing I didn't mention earlier on with the other relay, we actually took the armature plate out and the ladder, and we dremeled the pitting that goes in on the back of the plate there. Now, they're not as bad as, say, scoring relays. Here's a bad one, not so good, just to show you. So a Dremel tool would tidy that up. Now you can either use a flapping tool, which I'd use on that, and then finish it off with a carbon wire brush. And I normally clean that down there, those marks there, all around the edges of it, and give it a good old clean and service. So that's about all we need to tell you about the AX relay. And Spanky's just come in to have a little look. There you go. There's our goat. That's our mascot. So as always, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel and give our videos the big thumbs up. And until next time, this has been another Goat Shed presentation.